Beware of illegal video cassettes. Check whether this video cassette carries a genuine label hologram. Video piracy is a crime. Do not accept it. Demand a genuine cassette from your video store. Poor quality illegal video cassettes reduce your viewing pleasure and jeopardize future film production. When in doubt, telephone the Federation Against Copyright Theft, FACT, on 0181 568 6646. Or in the case of the Republic of Ireland, 01 6777 071.
Here are darling 4 weddings. Here are Rocky 4, 5, 6.
Excuse me, I bought this video from you last Saturday.
So?
Well, I can't understand a word.
Train spotting? Not surprised. All talking in Scotch, ain't they?
No, I mean, it's the sound.
Yeah.
It's hopeless. It's absolutely hopeless.
Yeah, no trains in it either. I suppose that's my fault as well. Here are darling, $4.99.
Well, the picture's rubbish as well.
Well, that's your tracking, mate.
It's all right on my other videos.
Tracking's touchy.
Be careful. Most pirate videos are unwatchable, and there's no comeback.
Got a receipt, eh? Got a receipt?
Look, you said last week.
Said's no good, mate. Oral contract. Not worth the paper it's printed on. Here, darling, 4 weddings. Train spotting. As advertised on Crime Stoppers.
Pirate videos, daylight robbery.
Promise you, I will not rest until we find and claim the North Pole for America.
In 1912, man's last great conquest on Earth would take him to the limits of his endurance and his courage.
Bad luck, Matthew. Definitely frostbite. If you were to slow us down, it could put the others in real jeopardy.
In a race against time,
If I don't make the pole this time around, everyone else will.
one man's obsession
To do something as hard as the North Pole, you have got to be obsessed.
would lead them on a heroic adventure to the top of the world.
There's nothing for us but to continue on.
Warner Brothers presents an epic motion picture of 2 brave men in an uncompromising wilderness.
We have got to know that we can depend on each other no matter what happens.
They did it for fame. They did it for history.
Ever since the time I was 6 years old, I've dreamed of the day I'd stand at the pole.
They did it for glory and honor.
Got it, Mr. President.
They were the 2 most celebrated men of their time. One was a great leader.
I think the war is finally over.
The great emancipator.
By God, has any man in this room not had enough blood?
A simple man who became a legend.
What the hell's going on? The war's over!
The South expects us to punish them, but we're going to forgive them.
The other was a great actor.
You'll never be the actor your father was.
When I leave the stage, I'll be the most famous man in America.
A great lover.
Johnny, I love you.
My sweet Lucy.
And an undying patriot to a dying cause.
Does this man truly believe that he can obliterate a way of life that is centuries old?
For him, the conflict still raged.
Farewell to the king.
You know, I believe there are men who want to take my life.
This is not murder. This is an act of war. The war is over.
They would meet on an uncommon battlefield that would lead to the greatest manhunt in American history.
Don't ever get away! Prepare a stretcher for me!
The day Lincoln was shot.
One year after the team's original mission, the Abydos aliens have reactivated the dormant Stargate. The world's greatest military minds send a team to meet the most feared adversary yet.
Your team will be designated SG-1.
We're off to see the wizard.
Stargate SG-1. Colonel Jack O'Neill, a legendary soldier. Dr. Samantha Carter, a visionary genius.
No, can't keep him.
Daniel Jackson.
This is crazy. We don't know what could be there waiting for us when we come through.
The only one who can bring them back from far galaxies. But will they return alone?
This is a map of a vast network of Stargates. Stargates that are all over the galaxy.
These aliens are possibly the greatest threat this country has ever known.
I'm well aware of the threat, Colonel. This facility is the front line.
Inspired by the blockbuster movie, Stargate SG-1 is a full series of Stargate adventures where the SG-1 team set out again and again to face greater dangers than ever imagined. Stargate SG-1, the series. Own it on video now.
This season, the funniest guys in baseball,
just take a deep breath and let it rip,
are back.
Mr. Buzz got nailed by that missile.
In a completely different league.
Please, send me one real baseball player. And if you can't, you might as well just strike me dead.
They're just 9 players short of a dream team.
You are out of here!
They're not just your normal players.
The hood helps Serrano focus. Hell, all I know is it looks dumb as hell and he has to be led up to home plate.
They train different.
Could have been called for unnecessary roughness on that one.
They run different.
Lance the Dance scores on what appears to be a double salchow and a triple axle thrown into.
And they catch different.
I like Pop's next track.
There are 2 kinds of baseball. There's big league, and then there's little league.
That smells a little bit like a challenge. You can either play the buzz, you can have the entire world of baseball call you a coward.
I'm gonna give you the beating of your life.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we will.
These guys are just crazy enough
We're gonna reflex yourself.
to try something crazy.
Let's go out there and take a bite out of the big team's ass.
Beat them into submission!
I want you to hit the ball into another zip code. Yes, sir.
Major League, back to the minors.
So much for beating them in a submission.
Shut up! The Diamond has never been so rough.
Get the trainer. Better bring a bag of ice.
This is DVD. And this is what happens when you watch DVD. It's a movie on a disc the size of a CD. The picture is twice as sharp as VHS. The sound is infinitely clearer. It looks and sounds like you're at the movies, but you can experience it at home. Not to mention, you can watch it in widescreen. Pick your language.
Choisissez votre langue. Escoja un idioma.
Choose from many additional features. Watch a movie right on your computer. And rent or buy DVDs created by these great Hollywood studios. DVD. See how good a movie at home can be.
Yeah.
When you rent or buy a video, you need to know that the film you choose is suitable for the audience at home. To help you understand what the film is like, you can look at the certificate it has been given. This film has been classified PG. This stands for parental guidance and means that parents may wish to check the film before showing it to their children. If it's an action film, it might have some limited violence. If it's romantic, it might have some sexy scenes or very brief nudity. It might also contain some milder swear words. Video certificates are there to give you the chance to make the right choice. Thanks for listening.
That's it, come on.